this way. Hey guys, it's your girl Leah, and I'm here with my first video of my life section on my YouTube channel. I am so excited. I've been working on this project, not a project, but I've been wanting to do this for a whole entire year, and I finally had the balls. Balls finally dropped in order to do it. I really hope that everybody that's watching enjoys these videos that I'm doing. I'm doing them because I want to have an outlet, not just for me, but for my subscribers. Not just for my subscribers, but for the people out there who think they're alone, but they're not alone because Leah always got your back. Hey. So my first video today is going to be on a topic that's been very personal to me. Something I've been dealing with for a while now. I think it's been more heavily this past year, but I have been through this type of thing throughout my years of being alive. And it's a topic that a lot of people on YouTube already talk about, but it's something that I wanted to make my first video so I can lay down the ground. You know, even though I'm going to be very emotional, and that's probably the reason why. Because your girl is what? Depressed. Of course, everybody's going like every YouTuber is depressed, but thing is, look at my subscribers. I'm not every YouTuber. I'm just a normal person who does YouTube as a hobby, and then one day I want to take YouTube to another level. But right now I'm a full-time student. I work, and being a full-time student is like having 2 jobs and then having a job and then trying to have a personal life, and it's just like, it's just too much going on. So my depression got really bad last year around May when my grandmother passed away. My grandma passed away May 4th, and ever since that day, my life feels like it's been on a roller coaster, and my life hasn't always been great, but since that day, it's like the roller coaster has been just going steep, like going down, and it's just like continued to go down. It's like it's no hump that comes up, like nothing. Like I feel like I've been on one of those rides at King's Dominion that goes under the water. It's called the Anaconda, I think. It goes underwater and it just stays underwater. Like it doesn't come back up. Like it's just been underwater. I've been drowning in my own personal life just period. Just been drowning in it. And I know that other people have been dealing with depression, and sometimes we don't know, like we don't have anybody to talk to. I feel like personally, I know I have friends and I have my family that I can go to, but it's always, sometimes you feel like you're gonna be judged, and I don't like when I feel like I'm opening up to somebody and they just judge me, and I don't like when people's opinions become more than just opinions. People try to make their opinions actually try to make them be facts, or try to push their beliefs and their biases, not biases, but their beliefs on you. And so I really don't express myself to people, but I feel like that's been a big downfall for me, and that's one reason why I wanted to create this safe space, for not just for me. Oreo, sorry y'all, got a dog in the background. Not just for me, but other people who are going through similar life experiences. It's not even just like me talking about life experiences. It's more about me speaking on things that, you know, us young adults, teenagers, not young children, but teenagers, young adults, even older adults, we all can just sit here, come to this safe space and just talk, be down and dirty, be gritty, have no cut cards in, because I feel like I don't have anybody to talk to. I feel like I talk to my friends, they give me their advice, but I feel like nobody really understands like where I'm coming from. Like, and I feel like sometimes you can be going through depression and you feel like really alone, and you like, it's just like you ask for somebody's opinion and you want them to, like, you know, give you an answer or like be straight up with you, and people aren't genuine anymore. People aren't genuine anymore. People do things to benefit themselves, and I think that's why I don't open up. but not opening up has made my depression a lot worse. So this is me attempting to be me. It's been hard. Sometimes I don't know who to turn to, or what to turn to, or what to believe anymore. I just, like, I know people who are watching this video, if anybody is watching this video, that, you know, when you go through something in your life, you know, people expect you to be sad, expect you to be hurt, disappointed, angry, all these type of emotions that can go through your head. You probably feel like you have inside out going through your brain right now, and people expect you to get over things fast. Like, people don't expect you to have time to heal. A lot of my depression has come from what I said, my grandma passing away. First time I ever lost somebody who was really, really close to me, that I basically grew up with. My grandma, she helped raise me. I feel like in a way my mom raised all of us, but I feel like my grandmother, she was around. She lived in the same house. Went off to basic training, AIT, and I came back, my grandma was sick. And I was going, just my first semester back, coming back from all of that. And I was going through finals, had my first final, and my grandma passed away that day, and I had to take a final. I failed the final and I failed the class. So that was a really big, hard thing. And then my relationship ended May 3rd. And so May 3rd, me and my 5.5-year relationship ended. And then May 4th, my grandma passed away. So it's just like my world just felt like it just stopped. And I don't know how to push play again. I don't like crying, so I'm not gonna cry on camera, but I know people think that, you know, you have to always be hard, you always have to be, you know, solid, or you can't show your emotions, you can't feel a certain way, but you can. And depression is real. Depression is when you wake up in the morning, you don't even want to get out of bed. You go through life just going through the motions. You have no purpose. I had times where I felt like being here wasn't good enough anymore. At this moment, as of right now, I still feel like I'm depressed. I have times where I go off to myself and I feel alone. I could be in a room full of people and I still feel alone. It's just hard knowing that, you know, we are like here to love, to appreciate, to maximize our fullest potential on this earth. No matter who you believe in, you're here for a purpose. And it sucks sometimes when you feel like you have no purpose. So that's where I've been as of right now. And I know that I'm not the only person. And I know I'm not the only one. And I know that things will get better eventually. I have to keep working. I can't give up on myself, because once I give up on myself, then how can I expect anybody else to, you know, to want me to be better, to want to do great, to want to be this great person that I know that I can be and then know that I will be? How can I expect that from people to look at me that way, and I can't even look at myself that way? So that's where I've been recently. That's where my head's been recently. And I know that probably just jabbling, but this is, like I'm saying, this is my safe space. This is something that I want to be able to, you know, have conversations about things that are going on. And depression is like one of my number one priorities right now in my life that I've been dealing with. And not a lot of people know that I'm depressed. My friends think that I'm fake depressed, and it makes me question if I really have any real friends. I don't know if I have any like real friends. I mean, I have people that are in my life, but like I really don't feel like people are there for me the way I need them to be. And I don't expect anybody to give me a handout to you know, just to be there just because, you know, Aaliyah's sad, you know. But I know we always want somebody to talk to, somebody to care. But but I feel like at this point I have to be the person that I can talk to. I have to be the person that cares. If you don't get off my court, sorry y'all, I have to be the person, you know, I have to have my own back. And people who are watching this, who are going through depression, who are sad, like we are in this together. Like I want to be able to, like, you know, when I'm going through depression, have people to talk to, have a support system. I need to, you know, I want to start like an email system or like some type of post where, you know, everything is just out, you know, we can talk about it, have a forum. Let it be more of a interaction instead of it being like something that you deal with alone, because suicide is real, self-harm is real, drugs are real, alcoholism is real, all that stuff is real. And it's like we shouldn't have to subject ourselves to, you know, to depressants, to things that we think are going to make us feel better, when we can be what makes us feel better. I want to be better. I want to be better for myself. I want to be better for my career. And I just feel like a lot of people are expecting so much out of me lately, and it's just making my hair go bonkers. Like everybody's like, well, you know, you graduate in 40 days. What are you doing? I'm just like, I don't know. So that's what I just want to cry right now, because like people don't understand how hard it is to go into corporate, to try to go into corporate, to try to get your master's, to try to graduate college, period. It's hard. And people just think that, you know, you go to college and, you know, everything is just great. College is not easy. Like, I don't know why I just got mad because of that. That's like my biggest stressor right now. And then I just got out of another relationship, which is just like I just feel like I'm going to be single forever. I don't feel like sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough to be with somebody, because like it's like I'm just in all these failed relationships. Like it has to be me at this point. It can't be them. It has to be me. So yeah, I'm depressed. I'm Leah. I'm 23, and I am struggling with my own demons called depression.